So this video is on algebraic fractions. So this is something we've discussed in the year 1 videos in chapter 7. I'm just going to put a bit more detail here. So all of the things of algebraic fractions work just like normal fractions, basically. So if we wanted to add two fractions like this, we would need to make the denominators the same and find the lowest common multiple. So what we'd need to do is this would be 12, so we would need to times both the top and the bottom here by 4 to make this 12. So this would be 12, and then 2 times 4 is 8. And then you need to times everything here by 3 to get 15 over 12, and then add these together to get 23 over 12. And if we wanted to add an algebraic fraction, we also need to make the denominators the same. So here the denominators are different, and we make the denominator the same, so we're going to make it x minus 1, x plus 3. So we need to times this whole thing by x plus 3, so we times the denominator by x plus 3 to get x minus 1, x plus 3, and then we times the numerator by x plus 3 to get 2 of x plus 3, and then for this we times everything by x minus 1 to get the numerator as x, denominator as x minus 1, x plus 3, and then the numerator as x plus 4 times x minus 1. So we times both sides by x minus 1, and now therefore we can make the whole thing 1 because the denominators are the same, like this, and these two add together to give 2 x plus 3 plus x plus 4 x minus 1, and then we can simplify this by expanding the bracket. So this is going to be 2x plus 6 plus x squared plus 3x minus 4, and this is going to be over, and then this expanded is going to be x squared plus 2x minus 3, and we can simplify this to x squared plus 5x plus 2 over x squared plus 2x minus 3. If you wanted to subtract two fractions, we have to do the same thing. We have to make the denominators the same. We're going to make them the lowest common multiple, which is 42. So we times this whole thing by 6 to get 18 over 42 minus, and then we times this whole thing by 7 to give 7 over 42. So the denominators are the same, and therefore this is going to be 42 under 18 minus 7, which is equal to 11. And this is the exact same thing for algebraic fractions. We make the denominators the same, so we're going to times this whole thing by x minus 4 to get 3 minus x, x minus 4 as the numerator, and this is going to be over x plus 2, x minus 4, and this is going to be minus, and then we times this whole thing by x plus 2 to get on the top. It's going to be 2x plus 1, x plus 2, and this is going to be over x plus 2, x minus 4, so we times the whole thing by x plus 2, and now these have the same denominator, so we can minus them, so this is going to be equal to x plus 2, x minus 4, and this is under 3 minus x, x minus 4 minus 2x plus 1, x plus 2. And then we can simplify this by expanding the brackets, and this is all going to be minus x squared plus 3x plus 4x minus 12 minus, and then this bracket expanded is going to be 2x squared plus 5x plus 2, and this is going to be over x squared minus 2x minus 8, and we can simplify this to get minus x squared plus 7x minus 12 minus 2x squared minus 5x minus 2 over the same fraction, x squared minus 2x minus 8, and then we can simplify this by collecting like terms to do minus 3 x squared plus 2x minus 14, and this is all over x squared minus 2x minus 8. And to multiply two fractions, you cancel things that have common factors first. You can cancel out the 2 7s, so this becomes 1 and this becomes 1, so overall this is going to become 11 over 6. And then this is the same thing for algebraic fractions. You cancel out like terms, which is the x's plus 2 here, and they both become 1. So this is going to become x plus 6 over x plus 3. And then really quick, for division, it works the same way with normal fractions in that you flip the second fraction and then multiply them together. So this is going to become 2x plus 3 over x minus 5, and then we flip this fraction to do times x minus 5 over 3x minus 7, and then we times these together, cancel out these common terms here to give 1, and this is going to be equal to 2x plus 3 over 3x minus 7. Now, the most common thing they'll ask you, and this is what we covered in the Chapter 7 video, was to cancel down algebraic fractions. Here's a couple of examples. So we have this fraction here, and there's common factors in the numerator and denominator in x minus 1. So this cancels out, and this is going to give x plus 2 and x plus 3. For this example, we have to factorize first, so we leave the numerator as it is, and we can factor out this. So this is going to become 2x, and this is going to be x, and if you simplify this, this is going to be minus 3, and this is going to be plus 1, and you can see we have these two like terms here, so this is going to 2x plus 1, and this at the top is just going to become 1. And then for the final example, we can factorize both of them. So the top is going to become x, and then x here, and this is going to become plus 5 and then minus 1 in order to give the plus 4x in the middle. And we can factorize this at the bottom as well to give the x here and the x here, and this is going to be plus 8 and plus 5 to give the plus 40 on the end, the plus 13x in the middle, and then these x plus 5 cancel out to give x minus 1 as a numerator and x plus 8 as the denominator. So these are just this is a very basic video about algebraic fractions and how they work.